Everybody, wait. It's an animation. The fuck is you doing? Chop. Okay, sure. You got two things. Make sure you cut off these lights. Get y'all's blanket. Feel me? Oh, one more thing. Alright, first one up, we got Midnight Horror Story from Llama Arts. Don't know what this is. If I like it, type shit. Let's get the party started.
I'm not making this video for attention, or sympathy, or anything. I just want anyone who can help me to do that. My name's Daniel, and this is a story I wish I didn't have to tell. I've been a night owl my entire life. As a teen, I used to stay up way past midnight every night, watching terrifying videos on YouTube. I know now they were nothing compared.
Question. Does anyone know who he is? I was looking for this for the longest time. The Burger King foot lettuce, bro. Has no one found this nigga yet? Cause this is bad. This is a real thing if y'all don't know. This nigga has bare shoes in the lettuce. Someone just ate this bitch before.
To the horrors of the real world. Nothing compared to the tragedy my family and I went through. The story I'm gonna tell to you now. My parents, being teachers, had always emphasized the importance of sleeping well to me, and would definitely disapprove of my late night routine. So I knew that if they'd caught me up at that time, I'd be in big trouble. At first, this wasn't a problem, but after I told them about a child predator in our neighborhood that I'd seen in one of my videos, they seemed to grow more and more paranoid, which was obviously understandable. Every night, I'd hear one of them wandering into my room, checking on me, and every night, I'd immediately turn off my light and pretend to be asleep. I never knew for sure if it was my mom or dad coming in, since obviously if I opened my eyes to see, they'd know I was awake. Mostly, I presumed it was my dad, from the heavy-sounding footsteps, but either way, I found it pretty hypocritical for them to
why are the feet so veiny? It's kind of scary a little bit.
Preach to me about being up late when they were awake themselves. Sometimes I wondered if they knew I wasn't sleeping, because often it was only after what seemed like hours before they'd finally leave and go to check on Alfie. That's my little brother, and Lucy, my little sister. I'd have asked them about it, but I thought it would have confirmed any suspicions which they seemed to already have about my staying awake deep into the mornings of the next day.
Wait a minute. You subscribe, twin? You subscribe? Wait a minute, you see this? Ooh. You see all that? You want peace? I give you the piece. Wait a minute. Subscribe. Shit, why you ain't say so, twin? Come on, get you a little piece. Good fuck, ain't it? Continue to the video.
The next day. Like I said, I guess they were just paranoid about the child predator. It was stupid for me to presume any of these things, and I'll never forgive myself for it, but I did it all the same. Anyway, one day, Lucy's school, where my parents both work, announced a school trip. It meant they'd be gone at some point next month from Saturday morning to Sunday morning, and it meant that I'd finally get to watch the horror movie my friend had lent me, and my parents had refused to let me watch. There was one downside, though. I'd be left to look after Alfie. He, being only 6 years old, my mom was...
Bro, why you just standing in the middle of the hallway? Like, you asking to get drop kicked. Like, not gonna lie, bro. Look, bro, he's literally standing in the middle of the hallway. Like, you're asking me to drop kick your ass on guard.
Reluctant to leave him in my care alone, but my dad defended me, reminding her that Alfie had been up most of the night after a nightmare, so he'd probably sleep most of the day anyway. Besides, he reassured her, he's 17. He can be given a little responsibility. With a heavy heart, my mom agreed. I honestly wish she hadn't. Finally, the morning came for them to head off. It took longer than expected because my sister said some of her favorite toy dolls had been stolen. But eventually, my mom persuaded her that they were probably just lost, and told me to look for them whilst they were gone. I begrudgingly agreed, and soon they were ready to go. As they were leaving, My mom gave me a stern...
Wait. I ain't a mathematician, but I know the math don't math here. Mama white, I think black. Oldest is white. The middle child, I guess his, or both of these is, cause she look a little. Mama, all I see is the glasses, but mama probably cheating. You see them hips? She got the thickness on them, not gonna lie. She's kind of short. She ain't got no. Not looking at it, it looked like she really ain't got no torso. Kind of short.
And soon they were ready to go. As they were leaving, my mom gave me a stern word, reminding me to lock the doors, not go to bed too late, and take good care of Alfie. She told me she'd be watching through the security cameras to make sure I was looking after him properly. I told her she really didn't have to worry. Then we said our goodbyes, and they were off. Alfie and I spent most of the day playing outside, but came in after the frisbee landed near a strange man who Alfie said had been in his nightmare. I told him that was ridiculous, because even if he somehow was in his dream, he wouldn't be able to remember. Anyway, I went by myself to get it. I have to admit that the man was fairly creepy. He had a huge grin, and his eyes, staring right at me, seemed to be permanently forced further open than they were designed to go. His clothes all seemed to have been made from someone 50 years younger.
Bro, what is this, Elmo? Bro, this short... Hold on.
As they struggled to cling to his fully grown body. It was cold, but he was wearing a sun hat. A tiny one for children, which barely fit on his head. I recognized it, but didn't know how at the time. If I'd learned anything from the videos I spent my nights watching, I'd have abandoned the frisbee and left. But clearly I didn't, because not wanting to feel like a baby, I approached him. As I got closer to the man, his smile disappeared, and he removed the...
Bro. Twin. What is this build? Was this house slippers? And that is a tight ass shirt, bro. Look at that. Take this shit off, bro. You about to die, bro. And you look fat. You probably gonna die from the shirt than diabetes, bro. Not gonna lie. I think the shirt gonna kill you for the diabetes hit you.
The hat and held it behind his back. I began to see his features in greater detail. He looked tired. He was pale and his eyes were bloodshot. Need a blick. It's in situations where you actually need a gun. Just certain situations you need a gun, not gonna lie. Shot and had huge gaping bags under them. In the entire time it took me to get to him, the man didn't move an inch, other than the odd blink. Not even his eyes shifted.
Why are you this close to him, bro?
At this stage, I was getting uneasy.
6 feet.
I just wanted to get it and leave. Hi, can I have my frisbee back, please?
Just pick it up.
Thanks. The thought of that conversation, if you can even call it a conversation, still makes me shiver.
Pick it up and leave.
I locked the front door as soon as we got home. We were both a bit shaken, and Alfie looked tired, so I gave him some more food and put him to bed. It took him about 2 hours to fall asleep. He kept complaining that he'd have another nightmare about that man.
Boy, I see, I couldn't do this. I'll give you some Benadryl, knock your ass out. Good enough. You go to sleep, but you won't wake up.
I told him he wouldn't, but he wasn't convinced.
Just give him some Benadryl.
I see him every night.
He whispered to me,
a little shotgun just in case he come
if
back.
you see him again, don't worry. I'll be here to fight him off.
Gotcha.
This seemed to settle him down,
Nah.
and soon he was...
I'll get a little nigga shotgun for backup. And if he met... So listen what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get little brother a shotgun, hide it on his pillow. But no, not shotgun, like a little pistol. Give him a little pistol. Pow, 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 that nigga dead. Or I come, as soon as he walk into the room, I come in bolting with a shotgun. No, with a tank. I come in with a tank. Type shit, Dragon Ball, type shit.
Fast asleep.
Type shit, man of culture.
About 11, it was time to put my film on. I couldn't have my mom knowing that I was watching it, so I did something naive and ignorant, and something I'll always regret. I turned off the security cameras.
Wait, why?
I watched it for 2 hours straight, my eyes never straying from the screen. Until I replayed the last few seconds of the film, but the sound didn't happen again. It was coming from inside my house.
Hey.
Alfie?
He dead?
He didn't reply, but I could
shit.
see him under the covers, so I thought he was just asleep, and I didn't want to wake him up. I swear, if I thought anything worse had happened, I'd have checked. You okay? I thought maybe I was just worrying too much, hearing things. It was late. The film had been scary.
You didn't question why the window was wide open, bro? Like, you're not gonna question why the window was wide open? It's kind of scary a little bit. I'm getting a little scary in my panty weenies.
I knew from the sound of his voice it was him. Alfie! Alfie?
The window was
Usually
wide open, bro.
this much noise would have woken him up. Alfie, what's going on? I knew something was wrong. It was him. The doll. I couldn't believe it. It had to be some kind of sick prank. It had to be. But it wasn't.
Niggas in the moon, like, I'm pretty sure it's
It was the man I'd spoken to earlier. He'd taken my brother. Alfie!
Run, nigga.
I was certain he'd be gone before I could reach them.
Bro, you doing all that extra, bro. You doing all that damn extra. Listen, you could have jumped out the window and landed on the nigga car.
But he didn't set off straight away. He watched as I tried helplessly to do something. I screamed and I shouted and I banged on the windows and I tried to open the doors. But nothing worked. It was all in vain.
You don't got a car?
There was nothing I could do for my brother,
You suck.
my best friend, as he was stolen away from me.
It wasn't stolen. You could have jumped. You literally could have jumped out the damn window and landed on the nigga car, bro. Like, I'm trying to help you out. Like, bro, like, real advice, I'm trying to help you out, bro. Like, this nigga being a bitch. See, he being a bitch, okay? He could have jumped out the window, landed on the nigga car. You may have broke a few bones, but at least you would have made it on the car, bro.
Do anything.
Who would you call?
It was too late for anybody to do anything. He was gone, and in time, I'd have to come to accept that.
You have 9 new messages. First message.
Hello? If you're out with Alfie, call me back when you get back in, please. Love you guys. Bye.
End of message. Second message.
Daniel, we've been trying to get a hold of you for hours. Is everything alright? Did you turn the security cameras off?
They'll be fine. The security system probably just glitched out. Hey, Alfie, just call us as soon as you can, okay? You know how Mom worries.
The nigga dead.
End of message. Third
That
message.
nigga dead.
Listen, Daniel, we're starting to get really worried now. If you don't pick up, one of us is gonna have to come home to check if everything's okay. Please pick up.
End of message. Fourth
That nigga died crazy.
Daniel, are you okay? Daniel! What's happened? Please answer.
What's on the other line?
I couldn't bear to tell them anything.
Is it real?
That was 7 years ago.
Oh, then
We never found...
7 getting, bro. That nigga dead, bro. I'm sorry to be shit, bro, but it's been. I just realized something. Son of a bitch. It just hit me for a second. The timestamp is literally the exact same for the video I posted. Y'all probably can't see it, but the timestamp is the exact same. I ain't tripping. It's been 7 years. Bro, he dead. Like, you could have done something, but you being a bitch. You could have jumped out the window and landed on the nigga car.
As if they'd seen anything at all of this man whilst they checked on us during the night. They only looked at me, concerned and confused. What do you mean? They asked.
Damn, what happened? Damn, what happened? Mama, why daddy look like a drug? Why both of y'all messed up? Is y'all crackheads or y'all fucking? Which one is it?
Every night, around 2, you'd come and check on Alfie, Lucy, and me to see if we were sleeping.
Daniel?
They told me.
No, we didn't.
The police wanted security camera footage of the man, but of course, there wasn't any. It automatically deletes any footage older than 24 hours, which meant I'd been mindless enough to stop it recording on the only night we could have seen him. You know, the strange thing is, I don't even know if I want Alfie to be alive.
Wait, what?
Because if he is, God knows what that monster has done to him.
It's been 7 years, I'm pretty sure he's dead, bro.
Sorry if I've gone on too long,
No, keep
but the
going.
guilt's been killing me.
What guilt?
I had to get it out somehow.
What guilt?
I only tell it as a story because, well, people like stories, and I want as many people to hear this as possible. Alfie, if somehow you're watching,
He's not.
I love you, and I'm so sorry. Please, don't lose hope.
It's been 7 years.
And to the man who took you, it's not too late. If you have any heart at all, and even if you don't, please let my little brother come home. To everybody else, if someone comes into your bedroom at night, open your eyes. You never know who it might be. I still stay up late at night.
Your eyes red. Why? Is everyone doing crack in this bitch?
But it's not because I don't want to sleep. It's because I can't. In case anyone sees Alfie, this is the last good photo we took of him.
It's been 7 years. Bro.
That's it. Stay safe.
Okay,
Thank you.
Appreciate you. That was good.
Thank you for...
That was good. But I'm sorry, I had to go back to this fit, bro. That shirt is tight, bro. And bro, them bitches is tight. Look, he had three rolls of leg, bro. And watch when they do a zoom up, bro. The nigga look ugly as fuck. Hold on. Watch when they do a zoom, they look ugly. Ew, nigga ugly as fuck. Oh yeah, that was pretty good. Alright, next. Alright, this is another one by Llama Arts. Actually, they did a little something with the first one. He still could have helped it, brother. But the Scary Field Horror Stories animated by Llama Arts. That was good. Let's continue.
Took a mysteries and mythology type class, or something like that. I don't remember the name of the class. It basically just had to do with real life mysteries and creepy shit.
So history.
I was into that kind of stuff. I was taking the class with a good friend, who I'll call Ben for this story.
Benjamin.
The teacher of the class took us on a field trip to a nearby abandoned village with an unknown past. The village was built in the early 1900s, but seems as though it had been quickly abandoned shortly after it was built. The bus ride there was about 20 minutes. All of us were glued to the bus windows as we pulled up some sketchy-looking, decrepit road cutting through dense forest. The road eventually led to a clearing. We were there.
Where?
We stepped out onto the road, which had grass growing through the cracks. The grass surrounding was almost knee-high. Then there were the buildings. The tall, archaic...
Damn, these bitches wonky.
Brick buildings with the boarded-up windows all gave off such...
Not gonna lie, the construction worker kind of did ass on this one, twin. Cause ain't none of these bitches is straight. Little ain't none of these bitches is straight, bro. I think the construction kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie. The bricks, but the design is wonky. I think the construction kind of fucked up. Not gonna lie.
Chilling vibes. The teacher lined all 20 of us up, counted heads, and then began leading the way. The point of this little field trip was to use the so-called skills we learned in class to see if we could put anything together about why the village may have been abandoned so long ago. Some of the buildings had holes in the walls to serve as entryways. There were even holes in the ground next to some of the buildings, seemingly dug to get into the basements of some of the buildings, which seemed creepy. There was one building though. It stood taller than any of the others. It just intrigued me the most. While the teacher was leading the group towards the village church, Ben and I decided to sneak off on our own to look for anything interesting. When we walked off in the direction of the tallest building, we saw a hole in the ground. It was dug by the back door of the building, which had been sealed off. In the hole was a ladder which led down to the concrete floor below.
Concrete floor.
We both looked at each other and knew we had to do it. Ben climbed down first, then me. Luckily, this was just around the time Apple started putting flashlights on their phones, so we had a source of light. It was creepy down there. There were a couple of beer bottles, one graffiti tag on the wall, and dusty wooden planks everywhere. There was a wooden stairway which led up to complete darkness, since all windows and doors had been sealed shut from above. We had already gone as far as to enter the building, so we figured we'd go up the stairs too. I went first, and with each step, the creakiness of the 100-year-old wood made me feel as if I was going to fall through each and every step.
Shit.
Ben followed suit.
No big ass wood could.
This floor of the building was very tight. It seemed like there were many openings going off into different, smaller rooms. It was so dark in there, you would never even guess it was daytime.
I wouldn't either.
Ben and I were honestly starting to get creeped out in there, and agreed to go back outside.
Alright, that shit.
But just then, there was a noise in one of the tiny rooms. Like a big rock hitting the concrete floor. A normal instinct would be to run.
Yeah.
But Ben and I froze, locked eyes for a moment,
and kissed.
Then both tiptoed over to the opening of the room. We shined the lights into the room and ran. We ran back down the stairs and then up the rusty ladder back outside.
What did you see?
We caught up to the group out of breath. We didn't say anything though to avoid getting in trouble. One of our classmates asked us what was wrong.
What did you see?
We told him we snuck into one of the buildings.
Jason?
And in one of the rooms, when we shined the light into it, we saw three guys standing maybe 10 feet away from the doorway, facing Ben and I in a weird
Okay, this is just weird, because why are they wearing suits?
formation, as if they were waiting for us.
They probably were.
As we continued following the group, we paid extra attention to the tall building we entered from the distance. And before leaving, we saw a person's face at one of the higher level windows that had not been boarded up. We never told the teacher in fear of getting in trouble. We didn't know what to think. Were those just homeless people living in there?
They were.
Were they gang members in hiding?
Yeah.
Ben freaks me out with his theory.
Ben needs to shut the hell up.
He says they were ghosts of the people who once lived in the town. Still, the way the three guys were just hauntingly standing there so calmly, staring at us the moment we peeked our heads through that doorway, I still can't get that image out of my head. I may go back to that village one day, just to prove Ben's idea wrong.
Alright, go ahead and die. Ain't my problem. Go ahead, ain't my problem at all. Go ahead. Go ahead and die. They gonna be dead. That was good. I'm subscribed. I'm still pimped up. He could have saved his brother. He a bitch. I'm saying it. You could have jumped out the window and landed on a nigga car, but didn't. He a bitch. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed it and want more scary, tight shirt. 7 and 7. See you later. Peace out, YouTube.